out of Saskatoon.
That's a strong serve. Mark Fountain's serve deceptively difficult. Oh, Tate Clausen.
Steps on the line, coming out of the back. Yep.
Hitting from the back row, of course, you can't step on the attack line. A number of errors. It's 7-1. Oh my goodness, I thought it was 4-1. 7-1 here for the Ambrose Lions. Mark Fountain puts it out of bounds.
Timely missed serve for the Clippers.
7-2 here now.
Levi
we'll
Olsen.
see if they can mount a comeback.
Yeah, going back. I don't know what kind of serve Olsen has. Let's find out. Spin serve. Looks
That's a good one.
And Braden Osad tries to get under there and dig that. Just barely called a carry by the officials. Into the net this time is Olsen. And that sends number 10, Adam Morris. Ambrose men's volleyball's first international recruit.
Hey! Coming from
Brisbane, Australia.
Nice.
Standing 6'6" with those distinctive blue shoes. Sails it long, trying to find that deep corner.
Misses that serve, unfortunately.
Yeah. Love the shoes, not the miss. Number 7, Javier Alvarez, last year's right side, I believe. Now a middle. Drops in there. So Rosewarne and Strom trying to figure it out a bit.
If they're less teams, which I'm assuming they are, that would be Rosewarne's mistake. Needs to take that ball.
And they will want to be aggressive on this type of serve.
Here he goes passing the ball. And they run the middle. I love that. Oh, what a
nice set by
great set. Mitch Erickson.
Mitch Erickson, sorry.
Oh, that's a strong cut from Keaton Strom.
He'll take it.
It takes the defenses some time getting used to him because he can hit a lot more shots than teams are used to facing.
So yeah, Mitch Erickson is out of the middle.
Yeah. Not his preferred role, I guess we'll say.
He's a left side. He has been.
He's a great left side.
But he's also an athlete.
Strong serve from Keaton Strom.
Nice replay from Jeff Erickson off the block.
No, I think that was the right no call there. Good pipe run, but a nice block there from Tate Clausen. Tate Clausen, Mitch Erickson up there.
The 4th and 5th year both played at CBC together.
Yep.
And transferred to Briercrest at the same time.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
Yep. A couple of big swingers out of BC. Great 60 run and a good dig off of Britton Osad.
And great second touch there by the libero. Oh, yeah. That's
Reed.
Really nice. Fooled everyone.
Makes it look easy.
Jacob Reed, one of the best setters I've seen at doing that.
Reed is a very talented attacker. If you've seen them play the 6-2, you've seen him swing. But in his element, he is a setter at heart.
Noah Sad now to serve.
Erickson runs the outside.
Oh, and a dig.
Dug by Noah Sad. Hard swing by Rosewarne.
What a dig. Oh, my gosh.
And Tate Clausen.
How did that happen?
I don't exactly know, but it works out for the Clippers. And Braden Osad on his heels a bit, expecting the bomb from Clausen, who really goes up aggressively. Yeah.
Sort of went off the net there. Tate Clausen back to serve again. Clippers, nice job to stay in this game after a bad start. It's 10-7 here.
Good pass from Sept. Rosewarne down line, dug by Erickson. Oh, tight ball. Oh, Reed finishes it.
He is very capable of doing that.
So if you were wondering what it looks like to see him swing, that's what it looks like.
Nice plant there. Hey, a couple of great digs down the line from Jeff Erickson.
Yeah,
I really like when he's bringing it to the table defensively.
Dallin Hordick goes out to the right side. That ball's dug by Strom. And Rosewarne.
Oh, what a shot.
Wow, what a roll shot.
That is cheeky.
Jerry Rosewarne.
That was very nice. Rolls it right over the block and cross court.
The way he approaches allows him to make very sharp cross court shots. Doesn't always work out in his favor. Now the Clippers run Erickson out of the right side. A little too far across court.
And the Clippers will call a timeout. Looks to me like, so there's a lot of Clippers players playing out of position, like they normally play other position. Mitch Erickson normally plays outside, plays middle, probably a bunch of other ones too. I think Javier Alvarez also moving from right side to middle.
Right, middles are a hot commodity, as many coaches are finding out this season.
Oh man, tell me about
like
it.
This Lions team has had to fill in a lot of places. Like Mark Fountain obviously was right side last year.
That's right. So as we've seen with Ambrose trying to figure out their offense a little bit, figure out their system in the past few weeks, looking a little bit uncomfortable out there. That's the sense that I'm getting from the Clippers here, is that they're just a little bit uncomfortable with the new system, making a lot of errors that you wouldn't normally see a volleyball team make.
Some consistent serving by Jacob Reed, going on a bit of a run here. A great pass from Tay Clausen.
There's a strong, and that is a middle run by number 11, Jordan Schnitzer.
6'6", out of Langley, BC.
And are we wrong? Is Mitch Erickson not running out of the middle? Maybe it's just different for different rotations. I don't know.
Rosewarne tries to get a piece of it.
By Harry Rosewarne.
Yep. I mean, the way they're lined up in rotation.
Yeah.
Erickson should be in middle, but clearly Schnitzer has the height to make it more advantageous.
That ball goes out of bounds. Near miss by Erickson.
Rosewarne going back to serve, who will love to duplicate his first serving performance.
Yeah, he had a great run. A couple of cuts right to the line on the outsides. Briercrest libero just daring him to do it right now. But he misses the first one.
Lions firmly in control at this point, 14-10. As Jordan Schnitzer goes back to serve. Have yet to see Javier swing out of the middle. I would still like to see what he can do. Ooh, perfect pass and a one-handed set.
That ball's out, but Ambrose on the net. That's Keaton Strom. That was something that we saw a lot of last week, was Ambrose net violations.
Yeah.
Like a lot, maybe 9 or 10.
Too much.
Way too many. That's the first one tonight. We'll see if they can just keep it low.
Lions are back up by 4, 15-11 after a missed serve by Jordan Schnitzer. Mark Fountain, back to serve.
Again, a deceptively strong serve. Fools the receiver there. Nice roll, but it's read by Keaton Strom.
Adam Morris off the block, dug by Hordick. Olsen tips it.
Nice
Good
set.
out of system set. Still alive. And Reed runs the outside to Strom.
Nice
off
block
the block.
there.
Again to
That's
Strom,
tight.
It's tight. Oh!
Wow, good win there from Strom. Oh, I really thought that Jeff Erickson was going to push in there. Looked like the ball was pretty much on his side of the court when Keaton hit it.
So good aggressive net play by both teams. Good contesting the ball by Briercrest specifically.
Good read and nice dig from Mark Fountain.
Good dig down the line. And Morris.
Yep.
Yeah, he's over.
He's over. That's just some maybe inexperienced play there from Morrison.
Yeah, maybe.
Or Morris, excuse me.
I do like the aggression.
Yep, just had to wait for a little bit.
Just like a nanosecond longer.
That ball's out. Great call. Ambrose is passing serve receive core, excuse me, doing a fine job right now. Good
Ambrose
nice passing.
has been very blessed at the libero position this season. Logan Sept and Josh Rice basically trading starts every weekend.
Yeah, they're equally talented, and they push each other in practice, which is great. Good attack there from Tay Clausen, I believe.
So if you're wondering why the set outside seemed to be so much faster than what Ambrose is giving its players, we're going to talk about that later. But that is kind of Briercrest's thing, or it has been in the last few years.
It's their mode d'emploi. Wow,
what an unbelievable conversion for the Lions.
He's so talented.
Wow.
Oh, that was a triple block, and he just cut it cross court.
Logan Sept actually was the setter for this Lions team last season, so when it comes to out-of-system setting, he has a season of ACAC setting experience under his belt. Good serve from Strom. Eriksson runs Clausen. C-ball from Schnitzer.
Oh, that's a good block there from Harry Rosewarne. That's something I've seen him do a number of times, is he goes up a little bit later than you'd expect on the block, but he goes up strong right away.
If you notice what he does on his celly after he gets a block,
he sort of skips around, right?
He skips and he doesn't do anything. He's just got this cheeky little smile on his face.
Cheeky guy. Strom misses this one.
Just a miss hit. Going off the side of his hand, perhaps.
Yeah, almost hitting Nigel Mullet, which I'm sure is a complete coincidence. Jeff Eriksson back to serve now. That's a smart pipe run, but too low of a set.
Just a free ball after a slip from the Lions. And more miscommunication from the Lions. I'm not exactly
sure.
Falling
all over each other.
Not exactly sure
what
was going on.
A little bumbling.
Yeah, a bit stoogey. But the Lions do have a 4-point lead.
Wow,
big
nice
swing.
Attack there. What a
Rosewarne. Reed going up and getting it. Getting it out to his boy.
A much higher reach than I thought. I knew it was a high reach, but that was real good. And Rosewarne ready for it. Just goes line 2 on the one-on-one.
Rosewarne's feeling it. He's swinging well. The Lions are doing pretty well, apart from 1 or 2 unforced errors. They were on the net one time. They let that last point 2 points ago drop.
That's right.
Nothing you want to see, but no, yeah, they do have
a level of play.
Yeah, they've got their level of play up, and they've got the momentum.
Yeah, and they do have the momentum. That's right.
What I want to talk about quickly is what we missed earlier, the keys to the game.
All right, let's do it.
Let's see if I'm right so far. Let's start with Briercrest. What I wanted them to do is attack the weaker / shorter blockers on the Lions.
Which would be the middles, right?
Which, yeah, namely be the middles. They're who are not really used to middle reps.
Yeah, that's right. They're just new to the middle position in general.
Yeah.
So.
Not to say that they haven't made huge strides. Britton knows that.
They honestly have, like I've noticed in this game especially.
And tip towards holes in the defense. That's pretty generic. But they have been trying out the tip a little bit. It hasn't been working out great. The Lions are collapsing pretty well. But I think tips on a good set is a concept that could really go a long way.
Yeah.
When they're expecting expecting you to swing hard on that one, just throw in a little mix-up, a change-up. And number 2, take the crowd out of the game. Just be cool. Just play your own game. Keep it on your court. There's a lot of people here. The student section is quite full. Good crowds here at the Lions then almost every weekend. I don't know. They've congregated on the left side of the bleachers, and I call that
the easiest side to get to.
Yeah,
lazy college
students, man. And we're back in.
Oh, that ball hits the antenna.
Clausen is such an explosive attacker.
Yeah. We talk about good approaches. We talked about it with Colin Kubinick last game. He's got a great approach. Yeah. He wants the ball every time, and he'll just go up really quickly and cut it off, and he's got a hard swing. You see that during his serve. Noah Sad serves that one out of bounds. Ambrose looking to side out this Tay Clausen serve.
Yep.
Gave him a little bit of trouble last time.
That's a good serve and a tight pass dug by Jeff Erickson. Oh my goodness! Keaton Strom.
Oh, Keaton Strom's pumped up. What a hit. That's a pass and swing from the back row.
Shooting from the hip out of the back row.
Tough to react. That ball's moving fast. Honestly, it looked like Taylor Clausen kind of got the read on it.
He did. He was in the right place.
Instead of, yeah.
Okay, so the Lions, again, they're up by 5. They've built up a comfortable bumper. But to close out here, they need to stop making errors.
Yep, totally. Mitch Erickson back to serve here.
The Lions will
again.
take that, yep.
Tough night, or tough first set, I should say, serving from him.
I wonder if some of it is how cold this gym is.
It honestly is freezing, yeah.
I don't know if someone's leaving a door
open.
It's
really cold outside, so I can't, we shouldn't be surprised.
It's way colder outside. Way colder.
It's like minus 15. It's just really snowy. Oh, that was a good block from Mark Fountain. Lions just couldn't convert the dig.
First middle run from Javier Alvarez.
If you're a middle, of course you love the huge stuff blocks, but good middles really love those nice, juicy, soft blocks where you put it up for your defense.
Strom is dug off the party ball, and that one's put over. Big block!
Strom is blocked by Javier Alvarez.
Alvarez turns it back.
Good roof.
Good rally. Great defense from the Clippers.
Yep. Nice rally there from both teams.
Oh, one of the Clippers players on the net, it looks like.
I wonder who that was.
That is a killer.
Good back row play from, I think this is Tay Clausen, right, who's been digging all these balls in the back row.
Yeah, it just slides right in there.
Really showing that he's a good defender. That ball's left by Tay Clausen, goes out of bounds.
And the Lions are sitting at set point 24-20 as Levi Olson heads back to the service line.
Missed a couple of serves in this first set, I believe. Good serve taken by Ambrose, and that's just a really hard to stop. That's smart offense, Brent. Recognizing the smaller block of Jeff Erickson, getting Keaton Strom all the way out to the antenna, and honestly, if he's there against a shorter blocker, there's nothing you can do to stop him. Right?
High, hard, and deep. If he doesn't make an error himself,
yeah,
he's hitting high, hard, and deep, and
he's going to get
he
the
touches
kill.
High. It's tough to stop.
Good showing there from Ambrose. Really stayed composed the whole set. Looked like they were having fun. They've talked a little bit in the past few weeks with us in interviews about playing loose and finding the joy in the game.
Yeah, definitely.
Not worrying about the result.
A big key to success for this team.
Totally. Looks like they're playing like it there.
And if you're waiting for it, it's time now for the keys to the game for Ambrose.
I was waiting for it.
First of all, I want them to cut down on unforced errors. And I didn't just write this in the time between I started talking about unforced errors a few minutes ago and now. I wrote this last night.
That was some foreshadowing.
They've been strong offensively all year, but they haven't won yet because they shoot themselves in the foot all too often and allow teams that window to kind of get in and make some plays of their own.
Yeah, totally. So we saw there they were up 20-15, and they managed to close the set out, but it seems to me like every time they get into one of those positions, if the game is theirs to give away, you find yourself wondering if they're going to give it away, right? Like how they're going to do that. Tonight, not doing it. That's great. And key number 2?
Oh, yes, key number 2. I got to apologize, though. I wrote this when I thought Erickson was a left side, but
as we do.
What I want them to do is contain the Briercrest left sides, notably Clausen and, as it turns out, Olsen, but also Schnitzer and Erickson, and really the attack. Dig around it, which means disciplined blocking, and force them to make errors. You know, they're trying to go for too many crazy shots, too many tips, trying to do too many fancy things. A lot of the time, that's not safe play. That will lead you to make errors.
Their defense is looking all right. really the way that they've been losing points is through their errors, and that's why we talk about when we talk about a team being in control of a game, whether they're up by a lot or by a little. Usually it's to do with the fact that all the points are coming from their side of the net. So their points are coming from earning attacks, earning kills, and the other team's points are coming from them making errors, right?
Yeah.
Or from you making errors.
Yeah, well, we saw a similar start last weekend against Medicine Hat, where they just came out guns blazing in the first set.
Yeah.
And then there was a quick turnaround by Med Hat to take the next 3 and win the game.
Totally.
So this
Yeah.
is a real test for the Lions right now. Can they continue this fire and this level of play, more importantly, and maybe even take another set, maybe a third one in a row? We'll see.
That'd be great. If you're an Ambrose fan.
If you're
Which
an
I am.
Ambrose fan. If you're a
Not
volleyball
ashamed.
fan,
I mean, it's an Ambrose stream. We love all the teams here,
yeah,
just less than the Ambrose Lions.
exactly. What we love most of all is good volleyball.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping for a more competitive set this time around.
I'm not.
I hope Ambrose wins
Sweep
it.
them. So it'll be Jacob Reed back to serve here, start the second set.
No changes in either lineup here.
And it's in the net.
Mirrored start from last set.
Ooh, from the same side, too.
Ah.
Spin serve.
Jeff Erickson floating. Let's see where he wants to go. Short
Ooh.
serve. A
Going
little
for
bit,
the ultra short
a little
serve.
too short. I feel your pain, Jeff.
And we've got 2 missed serves in a row. Can we get a third?
Harry Rosewarne, big serve.
Good serve. I thought that was going to hit the curtain, but not quite. Wow, nice set from Jacob Reed here. Do you see how he shifted that? A lot of refs, I think, might call that a carry. Looks like he shifted the weight to one of his hands.
A carry or
But
two
I
hits.
think it was quick enough.
Yeah,
That the
quick enough
ref-
release. And again, that's just up to every ref to decide what standard he wants to set for that.
Yeah.
Good pass by Dallin Hordick.
The middle run, that's Erickson getting the kill.
You know something I've noticed about Dallin Hordick is that he seems to just be in the right places on defense. He won't be maybe low enough to get a super high dig, but in order to play some scrappy D and really just get touches on balls, he's just standing in the right places. There's a real sense for the game.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. A good libero will be deceptively good, right?
Yeah,
Like when people talk about Wayne Gretzky, for example.
he was a great libero.
Yep, and also a great hockey player, little known fact. He wasn't the fastest or the strongest, but he was just always in the right place, making the right play. Oh, that ball in.
Levi Olson
Definitely thought it was going out.
piking very hard. So now if you're Ambrose, you've definitely got a mismatch out on the right side with the block of Olsen going up against 6'6" Adam Morris.
But it goes to the middle instead. Looked like a Briercrest Clipper clipped the net on the way up, but it doesn't matter.
That's Braden Nosad swinging hard and bringing a lot of
Kill.
energy.
Yeah, did you hear the grunt when he hit it?
Ooh.
Oh,
Ugh.
it was more like a ugh.
Tough serving night so far for Adam Morris.
For both teams.
Yeah.
Ugh. Don't like that.
4-4. Jordan Schnitzer will float it to Rosewarne. And Reed runs Braden again.
Oh,
It's the high block of Javier Alvarez.
the classic look back
Just giving
across
him
the
a
net.
little
I
look.
forgot that he did that. I remember that from last year. It was like every point. That ball is down. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Brett. Like, he's in the right spot there. But like,
the thing is,
he was leaning back, ready to receive the ball with the inside of his foot.
To his credit, it almost worked.
Yeah. And also, you know what? He was making a read and it hit the block, so he was falling.
Yeah,
in
that's a tough ball to dig.
I'm being pretty harsh there on him.
Olsen
nice
off the
swing there
hands.
from Levi Olsen.
Yeah.
Cutting it back across. Jacob Reed, I think, recognizing that he's in the one-on-one there and pressing a little bit harder to the left. And then sort of exposing his hands to be open on the right side.
Typically, if you have a one-on-one as an outside attacker, you're going to go cross court. You got way more court to swing at.
Oh what a joust win.
Oh, he's on the net. Reed almost pulling off the most insane joust win. But Alvarez being strong with his hand as well. And the Clippers find themselves up 2 points, 7-5.
Yeah,
Olsen.
good start from them. Better serving from them as well. Harry Rosewarne hits that one out of bounds. Looks like, it's tough to tell from our angle, but looks like he maybe didn't get all the way to the antenna in his transition.
Yeah, it may have just
might have been too far of a set.
Yeah, drifting outside as he's swinging, which is not a great setup if you want to hit line.
That one's into the net.
Mark Fountain, bigger blocker than Braden Noasad. Up to the front, maybe not as dynamic of an attacker.
Got balls in. And
Alvarez making it work.
Yeah, totally.
All over the place.
Maybe a less disciplined pin defender there in Braden Noasad. Not staying true to his pin. Not there to make the dig.
Strom out of the back row, tag in the back line.
Yep.
Didn't even see it.
I think that was the right call. I have no idea. It was going fast.
So the Lions fighting to maintain energy and stay in this. Step number one is make serves to that end.
Yeah, I would be interested to see, or will be interested to see how many missed serves they've had this set. It's been a lot, right?
Yeah.
That's why they're finding themselves down. The rallies have been played out. I think they've had the advantage. That's surprised that there's no carry call. Nice shot, but that goes out of bounds.
Man, I just love how aggressive Tate Clausen is on those transition balls. He's going up, and you don't know.
I thought it was going in, man. I thought it was a great looking shot.
Yeah.
He just missed it.
He's just swinging for it. Erickson runs Schnitzer. What was that?
I don't know.
It was a kill. That's what
Set
it was.
play.
But yeah,
Kill's a kill, man. That's sort of going off of the outside of his fist, maybe.
And falling in cross court. Tate Clausen, big spin server back for the Clippers. Adam Morris is bailed out by the net touch of the Clippers. I thought there might have been a touch on that.
I don't know, but it was a net violation.
Yeah.
In any case. Yeah, bail out, you're right. Looks like he's maybe not getting the ball snapped down. I wonder, I'll be interested to see what the issue is on that. Nice set.
Great set, and a good dig from Reed.
What a set.
And unfortunately, the height advantage is just too much to overcome there.
Yeah.
Schnitzer's too tall for Braden. Mitch Erickson probably going at Harry Rosewarne here, who has been the Clippers' serving target as of late.
Going to Strom, who passes it well.
Adam
There's
Morris.
A kill from,
there you go.
Yeah. Adam Morris.
Cross court and in. Now let's see if he can make good on this. Go on a little bit of a run here. Bring his team back to even. Ooh, that one's over.
Ambrose missing a lot of blocking assignments here.
True, I noticed. Yeah, Clippers get a lot of one-on-ones, makes it tough for the defense.
Yeah, you can't really ask your defense to make that dig. Like, you can, but it's just not fair. You want your middle up there. Make it easy on them. Errant pass there.
And Morris swings.
And that's blocked down by Noasad.
Braden Noasad and Keaton Strom getting up on the pipe run of Tay Clausen. Good read by those two. Recognizing that as a threat and an option the whole way out.
Strom's been serving well. That was a near miss.
If you notice what the Clippers are doing there on Strom's serve, all three of them are crowding the right side, the left side of the court. And then as he tosses, they shuffle back out to what a normal serve receive looked like. But they're just trying to play some mind games, and it worked.
Harry Rosewarne misses. That's the second time we've seen him hit
Again,
the antenna.
trying to find that line shot he had so much success with in the first set.
Yeah, Paul Ambrose is going to call a timeout here. A few too many errors for the Lions.
Yeah, missed serves, missed hits.
Man, a lot of errors, actually.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's amazing they're only down 4, considering how many errors they've had.
Yeah,
so
seriously.
Maybe it's just a good time to settle the boys down, get them back to playing their game, which is such a sports cliche. But
yeah,
a safe, comfortable game. Start having some fun.
That's right. Getting them back to playing their game well, really, I would say, is just got a little bit too many shakes going on right now.
Give you a little break for the next 30 seconds, and we'll be right back when play resumes. Levi Olson, spin server. Starts it off with an ace. That's a reverse coach's point?
Yep, I guess.
Or it's a negative for Paul. Puts a nice little cut on that one. And 2 in a row.
Another one. It's coming down in the seams.
Another big one, this time taken by Strom. Clausen, cross court. Except that was very fast decision making. He tried to take it, tried to leave it, but his hands were already there.
Yep.
And Clausen's hitting that ball hard.
He is. Nice looking run right now for the Clippers.
Yeah.
Quick
18 to
11
11
out of the timeout.
Yeah. On the back of strong serving right now. He got 3 and he gave up 1, but you know what? They'll take that. Take that all day. See, now the pressure's on the Lions. All these errors that have been keeping them out of this game will lose them the game if it keeps up here. Morris out of the back row off the block. Great touch by Olsen.
Is he okay? Did he hit his head on the ground there?
And Rosewarne tries to save it.
Not the best set there from Jacob Reed.
No, I think Olsen's okay. That was amazing.
Maybe some trash talk coming from Jeff Erickson.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Don't know what the ref was talking to the captain about there.
Kept safe, and good dig by Clausen. Dug out of the back row by Sept. Erickson, run. And after all that.
What happened? I didn't even see the ball. How did it roll out on the court?
One of the.
Okay.
Just an errant ball.
Just happens.
Rosewarne passes well and gets the swing. Just has to put it in, though.
Wow, interesting miss there. So first of all, Jeff Erickson going for the two-handed dump, something you don't really see from setters, not disguising it at all, but then also missing it. So Harry Rosewarne missing on getting outside once again.
What a great roll shot.
Good shot.
Tay Clausen just gets up there and hangs up there, waits for the blockers to come down a little bit, and then gives a nice, tasty little roll.
Yeah, and the Ambrose defense is looking frustrated right now. It's because Briercrest is giving a lot of variance in their shots. They're not giving any too much too hard. They're not giving too much too soft. Just nice in the middle. That's
big
a
block.
Nice block there.
Jordan Schnitzer, the big first year, blocking on the right side. The score is now 21-13. Armbruster calls a timeout.
Yeah, Briercrest is rolling here.
Yeah.
So going back to Harry Rosewarne. I don't know. It's tough for us to see from this angle of the.
He's all the way over on the other side of the court.
It's all the way over on the other side. But something tells me, like, because it's been a number of times now, that it's not just that the sets are too far outside of the court, right? And that Harry just needs to get more outside the court so that he can attack the ball, cut it off earlier, instead of chasing it to the outside and reaching behind him when he hits it.
Yeah.
Because that's where a lot of these errors are coming from him. He's hitting the antenna, hitting it out of bounds down the line. Yeah.
Not a ton of middle runs from either team right now. I just wanted to point out. You saw Braden Noasad got a couple of sets.
True.
Fountain hasn't had any sets yet.
I think he got one.
Oh, yeah, he did have one. And Alvarez, a few, maybe.
A few. Erickson, a few. But honestly, it just pains me when, there's so clearly nobody that wants to play middle that goes to these teams, because you see players play out of position, right? Like Mitch Erickson, for example, who's like an incredible dynamic outside, but he's playing middle. And obviously he's involved with the game, but not nearly as much as he could be. Hey, speaking of middle runs.
You can see that Briercrest was not expecting it whatsoever. Absolutely open skies there for Mark Fountain. Makes good on that one. So maybe if Ambrose keeps running it, Briercrest will start to respect it a little more. Now Rosewarne.
That ball's out.
Floats a little too much on that one. And the time is now for the Lions to start to push back here. Ooh, not if Clausen has anything to say about it. Another middle run. There we go.
Running the 60, it's Mark Fountain there.
Starting a little bit, so maybe they may have to diversify their offense in the next set. If that might be the key, if the errors don't stop. Hordick sets Olsen.
It's a strong block there. Well done by Noasad and Morris.
Couple of first years getting it done.
Just setting up really strong there, and the key here is that everyone knows where it's going. Everyone knows where he's going to hit it. He's outside the court. He doesn't have any options. You don't have to do anything special with the block to get the roof, right? You don't have to go for it. Just put up a nice solid wall.
And again, that's just a pure height advantage.
Yeah.
Noasad read it. He was up, but 6'6" on 6'1".
Looks like it's an Ambrose point
yeah,
here.
they're calling Jordan Schnitzer on the net after his attack.
Oh, interesting. Did you see that?
I did not see that.
I didn't see it at all. Okay, so mistake or not, it'll be an Ambrose point. They're still down 5 here.
Hordick stepping in to set Tay Clausen out of the back row. Reed to Strom. That ball's in. Catches the deep line. And the Lions are finding a bit of momentum.
See, that must be crazy. I thought that one was way out, like a foot.
No, I'm pretty sure that one was in.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know.
Good pass, Clausen.
Yeah.
And Erickson
from the right side.
Yeah. Big point right there for the Clippers.
Ambrose was starting to gain some momentum.
The distance between 22 and 23 seems to be a lot more than some points. Good serve, good pass.
Wow.
And an absolute hammer from Keaton Strom. Finds a hole in the block or something. Puts it off the floor and into the wall. Here's hoping that's what they need to fire up the team and go on a bit of a run here. Ryan Andrews float serving just out.
Bounds. Going for an ace there.
Yep. Andrews, one of the team's strongest servers. A little under the weather, as we mentioned. And so he'll be playing right side now.
Ooh. So
Jacob Reed. What a cheeky little
assistant coach Carter Reimer, former setter for Briercrest.
All-star setter.
Oh, yeah. Saying multiple times to his team, sets up. That means the set's in the front row. Watch for the dump.
And what happens?
Gets the dump. His head is in his hands.
Rosewarne is dug with the hands of Dallin Hordick. Reed runs Noah side, deep corner.
Good run from Ambrose. And they're starting to put some stuff together, right?
Yeah,
might be too little, too late.
I think so, but at the very least, they're building momentum.
Yeah.
21 to 24. You know what? I got to say, I kind of feel for the Clippers right now. A couple of different points have really not gone their way. There was a potentially missed call on that one attack by Schnitzer.
Yeah.
There was a ball that rolled onto the court in the middle of a rally they were going to win.
Yep.
But you know what? You can't fall back on that. You have the lead. It's time to finish. Time to close out.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Exactly.
Yeah. And for the Lions, no errors. You literally cannot make an error.
Yeah, you can't make 10 errors and win a set, right?
Yeah.
So they've really been playing awesome for the past, 10 or so points.
Yeah.
But
so if you put it like that,
too little, too late. They had a big hole to dig out of.
If you put it like that, it's really not that unreasonable to ask them to get 3 more. But 3 points in a row is quite a thing.
Yeah, exactly. And they've already had a number in a row.
Yeah.
It's a tall order.
Keaton Strom is one of Ambrose's most aggressive servers.
It looked like he was going on for an ace on the last one. Going for one again, almost gets it.
Free ball here from Schnitzer. Noah dug by Schnitzer. Free ball from Olsen.
Just a poor tip there
Tries
from Levi
to
Olsen.
tip it. Jacob Reed is really getting Noah going here.
And Keaton is really going for these ace misses. I'm starting to get nervous that he might miss the serve in favor of going for an ace.
And that is what happens with a serve of that caliber.
Yeah.
Ace miss, they call it. So despite a late push from the Lions, Clippers tie it all up. It's 25-22 at the end of the second set here. Tied up 1-1.
Yep. Good comeback from the Lions. Gained some momentum there going into the third set. Tied here 1-1. What we're going to try to do now is have assistant coach of the Ambrose Lions, Merlin Bartel, up for an interview. We might get him. He might be too busy discussing strategy. It goes 50-50 these days, but we'll see. So stay tuned.
Hello, everybody. We have Nathan Polanenko here. Nathan, where are you from? I'm from Northern Manitoba. We got any Manitoba people out there? Yeah, there we go. And what are you studying here in? I study biology. Biology, very good. So we got Nathan Polanenko who's going to play some Plinko. Let's go.
Merlin, assistant coach of the Ambrose Lions. Thank you for joining us. Tied in a 1-1 game right now in the Bible Bowl. What have been some of the strengths of the Lions so far in this game?
Well, we had a better matchup, I think, on the first set. We liked where our attackers were going in terms of matching up well against some of their blocking schemes, and they obviously threw a bit of a different lineup up there in the second set.
Yep.
We backed off. I thought we played a little bit more to not lose rather than to go out and win on the second set.
Yeah, it seemed like there were a lot of errors being made. Yeah. We didn't really see in the first set. So, yeah.
Tighten up the serving a little bit. That's been a bit of our Achilles heel. Too many easy points.
A lot of missed serves, unfortunately missing one at the end there.
Yep.
Tough to find a balance sometimes between getting strong, consistent serving that puts the other team on their heels and not missing all of your serves, right?
It's a fine line.
It's a fine line.
It really is, yeah.
Yep. Anyone on your team that you've seen that you've been really impressed by so far this game?
You know what? He's not the tallest middle in the world, but Braden's actually having a really, really good match. He's seeing the ball well, seeing the block, his speed makes it really, really tough for the other middles to catch up to him. So I think B's having a really good match so far.
Absolutely, I agree. I've been really impressed by him. He's not just a very athletic guy who's adjusted to the middle. He's also a smart player who has shown that he's starting to understand the game very, very nicely.
Yeah, exactly.
Which, of course, as a middle, you need to be one of the smartest players on the floor.
You do. Quick feet.
Yeah, and be very quick as well. So it's good to see. Awesome. Thanks a lot, Merlin.
Thank you much.
Let you get back to the game. Best of luck.
You bet.
What did I miss?
Merlin talking about how they're playing a little bit afraid to lose points in the second set, and he thinks that's where a lot of the errors came from. I think I tend to agree with that. Also missing a lot of serves, right, in the second set. Trying to cut down on that in the third set, but they finished well, right? Also said he was pretty impressed with the play of Braden Noasad.
Yeah, definitely.
We talked about how he was a good athlete, and that's why he's starting to fit in naturally well to the middle role. But he's also shown to be a very smart player, right? Got a good head for the game, which is the middle is super important.
And I got to say, as I am also an assistant coach for the men's team, I just love Braden Noasad's energy on the court. He's got a real good, real court presence, I was going to say. Makes it easy to play with.
Awesome. So Javier Alvarez.
Adam Morris just jumping a little too early there. Hitting that ball on his way down.
That ball out of bounds.
Tight pass from Strom. And despite the reach of Jacob Reed.
Yeah, reaching too far, right over the net.
A little too high. So Lions have got to figure out these passing problems if they want to run their offense. Consistent serving now from Javier Alvarez. Alvarez sets Schnitzer. And that's a dig the Lions have got to get.
Yeah, definitely. And, yeah, again, not playing super loose here, right?
Yeah.
Down 3-0. Making some errors to start off the set here. Some really strong serving from Alvarez to start the set here.
Yeah, they're just going after Rosewarne, particularly his hands.
Well, they've served. He served everywhere on the court though. It seems to be working for him.
Morris, wow, keeps it alive. A good aggressive swing that the Clippers went down on. Yeah.
Not a ball you want to see fall if you're a coach.
Yeah.
Briercrest players calling for a towel. Got some sweatiness down there on the floor. All right, so Ambrose finally able to piece together a point. Not the greatest start for them, though, to start this set.
No, but
down
they will.
4-1.
Yeah. Erickson goes outside to Clausen.
Oh,
and it
yeah,
looks
okay.
like, yeah, they're calling someone on the net.
Under the net. And, okay, so the actual rule is you can be all the way over on the other side of the net as long as your feet stay on your side of the net.
That's true. That is
But
true. As long as you also don't interfere with the
yeah,
other
he was
team.
interfering with some of the middle's footwork there. Better to be safe in that case. Oh, interesting serve there.
puts that
Goes
one in.
though. Is somebody on the net?
No, he touched the line on his approach. That wow, Keaton Strom getting up. That is annoying.
Points.
Sorry, folks, my chair keeps breaking. But Keaton Strom ducking and getting a soft block off his back. You don't see that too often.
That ball goes out of bounds. A couple of weird points here.
Yeah, interesting start to this set. Wow, this is still good. They're not going to call it. They're not calling anything. Strom swings outside. Wow, so a very strange rally. Ending in a Clippers point. I want to give a shout out to Steven Renaud, who's an
Asking you
absolute
shall receive.
hero.
Subbing a chair in at a moment's notice.
And we're back.
Oh my gosh, what a set.
That is awesome. It's exactly what you want to see if you're a Lions fan. And the refs.
Yeah, super concerned with the benches tonight. Don't want any celebrating outside of the zone.
I got to say, though, they're not going to have too much luck with that. These benches like to celebrate.
Go for it!
So
Couldn't quite get it.
a
Sorry,
pretty good. Sorry, yes.
a little bit excited there.
A good soft block by Adam Morris falls right into the pot in the middle of a couple of different Lions players.
Yeah, and when the blocking is this inconsistent, it's really tough to make good digs, right? Nice pass from Logan.
Good
dig,
dig!
though.
Take Clausen in the
Clausen,
right place at the right
such a
time.
good back row player.
And Morris swings off the block and dug, and that's going to fall,
Wow.
taken by Hordick.
Nice shot down the line by Mitch Erickson.
Clippers just playing scrappy D, getting hands on everything,
Yep.
and they turn it into a kill. Up 4-8 here. Adam Morris off the block, kept alive by Tay Clausen. Strom tips it.
Yep.
I
Good
love
tip
seeing
there.
that tip there, yeah. Big, strong, aggressive approach. Also, I like the set choice. from Reed.
Yeah.
Get it to Strom. He's close enough that if you just put a little more loop on that set, he can go up and do what he wants with it. Erickson runs his brother.
Nice set. Oh, but Strom
Ball's
misses.
out. Yeah, it was a nice set, just trying for a little too much cross.
Yep. Of course, Logan Sept, setter last year for the Ambrose Lions, now playing libero. So you really don't miss too much when he takes the second contact.
No, not really. About 10 inches of height, but that's it.
Yeah.
Adam Morris out of the back row. Tay Clausen sets it.
Ooh,
Big
what
block.
a block.
Jordan Schnitzer could smell that one coming.
Yeah.
That's a nice block. And Keaton is nodding his head. He's like, yeah, that's a nice block.
Yep. Just dropped his left hand in there.
That ball's in. Into the seam of Harrison and Keaton.
Yeah, and Ambrose is going to call a timeout here.
That's definitely something I've noticed, is that seams have been a huge target for this Clippers team against Ambrose, because honestly the passing doesn't really look that confident. It doesn't look like whoever needs to is going to slide in there. They're both going to take it maybe, or maybe no one's going to take it like that just happened.
Yeah. Yeah, Ambrose just in a huge funk here in the last two sets. And, I mean, we saw the same thing last weekend, and like historically, this just seems to be the story, right?
Come out strong, win the first set.
Tough to maintain that level for them, though.
Still early in this set, only 5-11 here. Definitely not an, what's the word? Unbeatable, untamable, uncomebackable lead. Unmountable.
Yeah, words are your thing.
Unmountable. No, is that even a word? My point is, the Lions can still get back in this.
Unreturnable.
So on a good pass, I'm predicting he's going to set Strom again.
I'm thinking a middle run, actually, here. Oh, we were both wrong, Brent. Missed serve into the net. Coach's point after timeout. Chalk it up there.
Big serve there from Strom. Erickson has to chase it down and set Schnitzer
tough
tight.
set.
Morris out of the back row off the block. Great
Was he
looking
in the
swing there
back?
from Adam Morris.
Is he out of the back row here?
Yeah, he is.
He is, yeah. I thought he stepped on the line there. But you never know. My eyes have been known to fool me. In fact, they've not been shown to be trustworthy at all. Strom going for a bit too much there, misses the serve.
Yeah, I think at this point it's just more important to put one in the court. Another missed serve, and the Lions love that.
Yep, see if they can make the comeback here. Braden Noasad back to serve.
Trouble play here from the Clippers, given a free ball.
Miscommunication in the middle there.
Yeah, well, there was almost no communication. I don't know if you noticed it, that the court was silent as the crypt.
Jim pretty quiet too now. Fans looking for something to cheer about, but he's not giving them too much.
Not right now.
That ball's out. And yeah, geez, just so many missed serves. This is not my brand of volleyball. I understand missed serves, of course. I'm not one of those lunatics who thinks that there should never be a missed serve. But what was that, like 4 in a row?
I'm not counting.
We got to get together here.
Let's see if Javier Alvarez.
He started this set off really nicely with
Strong
a good
serve.
serving run.
Got the same rotation and passing here.
And it's an ace.
And it's just more miscommunication. The court is just very quiet right now.
Yeah, and
It
everyone's looking
concerns me.
frustrated.
Yeah.
You talk about body language in sports. This is some bad body language right now. Paul Armbruster called a timeout. He doesn't like what he sees.
Now, if you've wondered why the tempo of the Briercrest offense is so fast, you're not the first. It has been their, I don't want to say gimmick, but their style, their chosen style of offense.
Yeah.
At least as long as I've been watching their program. And I have it.
Yeah, it began a number of years ago.
I have it on good authority that it happens to be a preference of a head coach, Nigel Mullen, and it thrives under certain setters more than others. So, women's head coach Colin Kubanek, as you know, used to play on Briercrest.
Yeah. Played in this high-tempo offense, right?
Exactly. With a setter named Trevor Clausen, who was just supremely talented and probably was the most athletic and able to pull off the offense as well as anybody ever has. And since then, they have been trying to duplicate that kind of performance. Like assistant coach Carter Reimer, former player, he ran it very well.
Yeah.
And it was very hard to stop for a lot of teams.
For 5 years, right? Didn't Carter?
Just about, yeah. They may be drifting a little bit farther away from it now. Kill from Adam Morris there. Good looking swing through the seam. But just to finish up there, they may be drifting a little bit away from the super fast tempo offense.
Yeah.
But there are still shadows of it in Jeff Erickson's play.
So that's another missed serve.
I didn't want to say it.
Oh, pass it swing from the middle.
Good run by
That's
Mark
Fountain. See, when rallies play out, Ambrose is showing like they're here to play, barring a couple of outliers. Fountain now back to serve.
Good pass. Noasad tips it. That ball's
That's up.
down.
Is that on? Oh, it was down. I thought it was up.
No,
looked
it was.
like,
See, that one I did
Erickson
see.
got the pancake
Yeah,
dig.
it
I
went
didn't
off his
see it.
hand
I was
first
blocked.
and then hit the ground.
Oh, okay.
Noasad is very good at those tips because he's such a fast, explosive attacker.
Ball's out. Not
when
the
he'll-
worst miss in the world right there from Mark Fountain. Looks
No.
like he was sort of going for a particular angle and just barely missed it. So not that bad. However, when you're down 4 points later in the set,
Good pass from Keaton Strom.
hey,
Noasad!
Braden Noasad is having a game, man.
I love how much Jacob Reed is running the middles. That's just kind of been something lacking from their offense, and
Yeah,
really opened
you
it
know
up
what?
for him.
You're absolutely right. That's a good call.
A good serve there from Morris. Erickson runs.
That's, yeah, too far
yeah, it's
outside.
going all the way out.
Ambrose coming back here. Down 3 points, 17-14.
3 points, ain't nothing but a thing. Another good serve, well taken by Hordick.
Nice shot, but great dig from Logan Sept.
Strom over
That's
the
down
block.
there.
Over the block and into the seam. It was wonderful. The Lions are getting pumped. This is what they need.
Right?
You know,
Great dig, good offense there from the Lions. Nigel Mullen wanted a 2-hit on that set, but I'm really glad that the refs didn't call it.
let the boys play.
That would be way too tight of a
in some
call.
respects.
Yeah, let the boys play. Let them play. You cheater. So I remember the Titans, Brent.
Oh, I know that. If any of you watching at home have not seen Remember the Titans, please do yourselves a favor and watch the greatest sports movie of all time.
Yeah,
Remember
they've all
the
gone
Titans.
downhill from there.
So it's really good to see the Lions bringing that energy that we have found is so crucial to their success. They want to be having fun. They want to, as you said, find the joy in the game.
They do, yeah. And now what I want to see him do is, I don't know, maybe not ride this super high so that they eventually come down from it.
Yeah.
Like just sort of settle in here and maintain this nice positive energy for a little while here.
It also helps that when they're energetic and excited after points, they're jumping around and high-fiving each other and staying active because it's cold in this gym, man.
It's really cold. Yeah, we just got to say it again. Morris back to serve again here. Nice little run from him.
And just
a strong middle run.
Noah said wasn't even expecting it to be a middle.
Yep.
It just, when you got 6 feet and 6 inches of a guy.
I like what I'm seeing from Jordan Schnitzer. He's
Yeah.
got a nice high reach.
Yeah.
A real high reach. First year out of Langley, British Columbia. That's a
Off the
pass
block.
swing from Keaton Strom.
And
Gets
out.
the kill. Almost blocked by Schnitzer, but goes out of bounds.
So now it'll be Strom back to serve, and I'm interested to see what he does.
I think he's going to go for it. I think he's in that type of mood tonight from what I've seen.
And look again, there's no one standing in the right side of the court.
Yep.
Good serve, good pass.
Yeah, and a one-on-one block again.
And that's just making it very difficult for the Ambrose defense.
It's crazy how crucial it is to have good, solid double blocks at this level of play. A good offense will just make you pay every time, as we see an ace serve off the net there from Briercrest.
That's a tight pass. Wow, they're not going to call it. Still alive and falls.
He slips on the court.
Off such a very kind of chippy rally on both sides.
That's what is that? 2 hits? Because he hit it, and then it sort of hit him in the arm or the shoulder, and then he hit it up off his hands. But you can't call two-hit contact on the first contact, right?
To be honest, maybe that's it. I thought it was a carry myself.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the carry so much. I thought that ball was going out, but
Great
Strom
swing.
says it was in.
A deep corner shot.
Who was
from
that?
Jordan Schnitzer, excuse me.
He's playing pretty well. Pretty well. All right, Levi Olson back to serve here. He's got a decent spin serve. Good
Nice pass from Strom.
Wow, swing, but the set's too high for him.
They're going to run this time out of the back row. Makes it work on the do-over.
Makes it work, gets him back.
Really
So
good.
Jacob Reed back to serve.
Good defense by the Lions there. Logan Seps recognizing that Clausen had nowhere to go but cross court up against that double block and slides right in there to get the dig.
Nice run. And again, a one-on-one play, right? There's just way too many options there for a player like Taylor Clausen.
Yeah.
Tough to just say, right, figure it out to the middles.
No, yeah, and it's running fast.
Yeah.
As
And
hard
yeah,
as
you're
it
right,
is,
it's running
as
fast.
hard as it is to close a normal block,
Ball
when
sails
it's
out,
sped so far up.
and Ambrose has got to take advantage of this here.
Mullen's just gonna, I like this. He's
Yeah,
gonna ice
I
the
like it
server,
too.
even though he's up. Ice him right off the bat.
Yeah. ice him right off the bat. But Harry, a pretty consistent server.
Yeah, definitely. If he starts feeling it, he can really swing hard and put some hard serves in there. So we'll see if he's serving more like he was at the beginning of the game or in the second set. Those are kind of the two extremes of Harrison Rosewarne's serve.
Totally, yeah.
Hope you're enjoying the game so far. I just realized we haven't even mentioned our Twitter account at Ambrose Lions. If you want to shout us out, tell us, you know, what we could improve on. We're looking for constructive criticism, or if you want to just give some
positive criticism.
Yeah, tell us
also
what we're doing.
Also constructive. I feel like it's so, like, everyone just uses constructive now, but what they're really saying is negative. I mean, just say negative criticism. Go ahead, give us some.
Whatever you want to. I mean, honestly, you can say anything.
Negative comments.
At Ambrose Lions, again, is the Twitter handle.
Yeah, at Ambrose Lions. That's right.
We'd love to hear from you, because we are loving this game. Going back to a float serve.
Yeah, going for a float serve.
Just trying to keep it safe.
Good soft block here. Nice dig from Logan Sept. And Strom. Good smart shot there.
That's the shot. That is the shot he's got to hit in that scenario with Jeff
80%
Erickson.
over the block.
Into the deep corner.
Yeah. Tough to stop there. So Briercrest is actually passing really well right now, and that's what's managed to keep them ahead in this game. We'll see if they can keep it up here, and if they do, I really like their chances. Another strong pass, but an easily read tip. That ball's in.
Oh, you know what? I like the leave by Morris. I thought it was going out and it landed right on the line. It's just an unlucky break. Crucial point there. Clippers up 3 points, 23-20 here.
Adam Morris with a nice clutch kill. That's really important for the Lions.
And he just loves the back line. Makes me nervous every time. But he's tagged the back line more than a few times. Mark Fountain, he's been one of their strongest and most consistent servers this whole game. Morris
gets blocked.
Blocked. That's a nice block.
Timely block, yeah.
It's a very nice block. Sorry. Sometimes I just stop talking after a non-Ambrose play. My bad, people. I'm trying to stay engaged here. But I'm an Ambrose fan. Anyway, Tate Clausen.
Trying to serve out the set here. Wow, what a serve.
That'll
That's
do
an
it.
ace.
He'll just take him there.
Why not go for it that first one, too?
Yeah.
So smart to go for that.
So really impressed by the play of Tate Clausen so far.
Yeah, definitely.
Passing. Dallin Hordick has been a really good passer, but the defense of Tate Clausen, I think, is a real standout.
Yeah, that's right, and he's been attacking well as well.
Yeah. As well, the setting of Jeff Erickson gives his guys all these one-on-ones. It's just, you know, he just makes it too easy. So impressive stuff from the Clippers right now. Not super impressive from the Lions, but still have a whole nother set to figure it out and hopefully come back and win this in 5. Or at the very least, take it to 5.
Yeah, honestly, if they just figure it out, figure out how to maintain sort of the energy. They've gotten off to really poor starts in the last 2 sets, and then they just haven't been able to mount a comeback from there.
A comeback big enough.
Yeah,
because they have been going on comebacks, but it's never quite enough because they're in such a hole from the start.
Yeah, totally. So if they can find a good start and then maintain some good energy, instead of just sort of riding the highs and lows here, yeah, I really like their chances. They're playing all right when they're not in a funk.
Okay, we'll see you guys in 2 minutes when play resumes. Hope you're enjoying the game.
Welcome back to set number 4 between the Lions and the Clippers here at the Bible Bowl. As Jacob Reed misses the first serve, missed serves becoming a theme
For both teams.
for both teams, but I feel like especially for Ambrose.
Yeah. I prefer to think of that one as just getting the kinks out early in this first set. Because it's kind of a wonky missed serve.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
Yeah, that's the right call.
Yep, absolutely.
Running
Javier
backwards.
Alvarez, on the other hand, serving real nicely tonight.
Got a low, flat float ball. And some nice orange and black shoes. I'm a fan of those.
Miscommunication there.
Quick 3-0 lead by the Clippers here.
You know, those shoes are understated flashing. I'm gonna rank those shoes.
Another ace. I'm not sure how many he's got
Yeah.
from Alvarez. Lions stuck in a tough rotation right off the bat here. I just noticed.
Go on.
It's not that they haven't had success with this rotation before, but right off the bat, Adam Morris is traditionally right side. Mark Fountain's his first year in middle, and then Rosewood's been having trouble all game. So it's just kind of an interesting place to start, I think.
Totally, and they've got Keaton Strom on the left side, but if everyone knows the set's going there, it's going to be tough for him to get killed.
He's
right?
not swinging. Adam Morris's front row is in
Oh,
position.
sorry.
Is in position 4. Also, I just wanted to make sure you guys know at home that when I say position 6 or 2-6, I think when I mentioned the number 6, the volleyball court is divided into 6 quadrants, and 6 means I'm talking about the back middle.
Yeah.
So the player who defends back there is called 6 back. So anytime you hear me talk about that, that's what I mean. Because that can be kind of confusing, just throwing out numbers and stuff.
Yeah, basically look at where the server goes back to serve. That's number 1, and then you go in a counterclockwise circle around the rest of the court.
Okay, 4-0 for the Clippers already. Alvarez looking for another ace. A nice dig from Alvarez instead. Good dig from Sept.
Yeah, would have been really surprised if they didn't call that 2 hits.
Yeah, called 2 hits. And a lot of people were getting upset about the net, but he actually was outside the antenna.
Yeah.
Which when you touch the net outside the antenna without interfering the other team, still legal.
Strom from the back row.
Good
is
soft block
blocked.
by Erickson. And a wonderful shot. Man, the Clippers are rolling.
They're rolling. They're clicking, man. And yeah, it just seems like they can do no wrong, right?
Yeah. Rosewood takes it. Might have been going out.
Nice
dig from Alvarez. Just gets a hand on it.
Jeez.
Morris off the block, dug by Schnitzer. Oh, nobody's there.
Yeah.
You saw Tate Clausen loves to get that transition ball, that quick transition ball, so he's already yelling for the set as he's making a circle, getting out to left side.
Yeah, I really like what I've seen from Tate Clausen today.
Hordick is going to set. Schnitzer is way back. And Reed goes up to Strom. Tips it, dug by Clausen. Hordick bump sets. Schnitzer. And he just swings into the block, and it's down on the Lions
Gets bailed
side.
out a little bit there, yeah. Just not a great press in the middle there. It's coming down on Ambrose's side. Did you hear what Jacob Reed said there?
No, I'm not sure. I think maybe too much net contact after the play. I don't know. That's a total guess. That's
Strong
out.
block,
Oh!
that goes out of bounds.
Oh, that is such a satisfying sound.
Yeah.
A strong block against a big hit.
That's my favorite play in volleyball is a roof block.
Yeah.
There's
Erickson,
nothing that feels better to me.
Mitch thought he had him, but
Just goes out of bounds. Just seems too easy right now for Briercrest.
it really does. It really does. Strom once again lowering his hands fully. Lowering his hands so far that his back is pointed upwards.
Good pass from Sept.
Morris off the block and out.
Yeah, a bit of an errant block there from Briercrest. They're getting good reads on these sets. Just can't
Yeah,
quite close.
Morris has had a decent offensive night. Not too much in the way of blocking, but serving also not bad.
One on the other hand.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah.
And it's up to the Lions right now to get out of this funk. Find an offensive rhythm, and more importantly, find a serve that they can go on a run behind. I think that's been missing from their game. Tight pass, take Lawson, and Harry Rosewarne goes up and finishes it. That's
Bread
good.
and butter stuff, right?
That's clean.
Yep. Keep it simple. Nice
Great pass. Take Lawson.
Jeez.
Oh!
Out.
It's just barely out. Jacob Reed getting a hand on that. Man, Schnitzer really elevates. He's hitting that ball from high.
Yeah, he really does. Ambrose Block has not had much success against him.
Yeah, that is really quite a mismatch with Rosewarne and Noasad out on the right side. And Rosewarne, roll shots, still alive, kept up by Hordick. Rosewarne into the block and up.
Come on, Logan. Yeah.
Sept gets it back. Morris puts it over.
Go mids. No, pipe. Good run.
What a nice run from the back row. He just leaps back there.
Yeah. See, even I thought it was going middle. Everyone else bit with the middle, but it comes in the back row.
Take Lawson, looking good for his team right now.
Noasad in the middle. That's something I'd like to see a little bit more of this set.
Yeah,
He's
great
had a
job.
nice game. Can do some damage from the middle.
Great job by Jacob Reed to find him there.
Oh yeah.
Not the easiest 61 set. At least from the angle I'm looking at it from, it might have been easy.
Nothing a setter does is easy. Every setter will tell you that. Combo play there, but great dig. Oh, almost a great
wow.
get there from the Clippers.
Some really, I love seeing that.
Yeah.
And a nice press, one-on-one. Jacob Reed getting that right hand stretched
Great
out
press.
there.
That was a really fast run. He was ready for it that time. Oh, that ball's out of bounds. That time, the speed of the Briercrest offense not paying dividends for them.
Yeah, that's
Just
the
way too fast of a set.
that's
for,
the give and take that you get with it, right? Occasionally, I mean, a lot of the time, if it's really working, you get a lot of open looks and a lot of kills. But if it's too low, if it's not clicking, you're hitting the ball out, hitting the net.
Ball's in.
Cross court from Levi Clausen. Excuse me, Levi Olsen.
Ambrose's defense has not been where I want it tonight. The blocking has been a little bit tough, but even on a good block like that, just looks like they're on their heels in the back row, weren't ready for that shot. Pretty routine shot there. Nice bump set. That ball's out though. Harry Rosewarne looking for the touch, but the refs say no, sir.
I need Rosewarne to be more aggressive on the serve receive.
Just step in, take the ball.
Exactly. Often he'll look to the guy on the inside of the court to step in and take that for him, but he needs to be more aggressive in taking these serves.
That ball's overpassed. Classic Alvarez looking back over the net.
Yeah, a couple of looks from Alvarez and Reed. Both these guys, I like this. Both of these guys are not afraid to look. And it's this perfect storm of guys looking back at each other.
Out.
And they know it's fine. They're giving each other thumbs up. They know.
Playful banter.
It was
near
playful
miss
banter.
there. That was a good serve from Levi Olsen. Almost got the ace. So Jacob Reed back to serve here, and it's into the net. Another miss there.
Yeah, the toss was a little bit too low. Reed goes up right side to Rosewarne, dug by Alvarez.
Nice.
Clausen.
Yeah, that's into the net.
And you know what? I think we just have to call it as, I'm going to call it like I see it and just say kind of inexperience is giving a lot of errors to this Clippers team.
Inexperience what, sorry?
Inexperience on the Lions side is just kind of giving the game away.
Yeah. Yeah, so many errors.
Like that one right there is 100% avoidable.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like they're trying to go for something extra, and that's why. That's just a routine play.
No, that was a roll shot to Keaton Strom, who was
Yeah.
standing right there and was about to dig it.
Yeah. Not what you want.
16-9 right now for the Clippers, poised to take this one in 4 and get their first win of the season.
And I'll be interested to see what Paul Strom, or I would be interested to see what Paul Armbruster would be saying to his team. Try and get them out of this funk here.
So if you could pinpoint a few things on the Clippers side that's really distanced themselves tonight, what would you say?
I think their passing's really been outstanding. I think it starts there.
Yeah, and their passing,
The setting has also really been great. I've been super impressed, honestly, by Jeff
yeah,
Erickson.
Erickson is freeing up a ton of options.
He's impressive to me. Yeah, he's given a lot of options, and Ambrose Block has not been able to catch up with it. So yeah, passing and setting. And other than that, I guess hitting and serving have been looking really nice for them. Also,
I was gonna
blocking
say
and defense. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say serving. Like that, that's a really good serve.
Yeah.
It's gonna be contested.
That somebody's on the net.
Yeah, it's gonna be Adam Morris on the net there. Despite a good heads-up dig there from Harry Rosewarne off the flush down.
So things beginning to look grim here for the Lions, down 9-17, the 4th set.
That's a big one from Keaton Strom. Trying to galvanize his team.
Refs are.
They really don't like the benches.
They really don't like people cheering for their teams. It's not even badly intentioned. It's just cheering. It's like the no fun league.
Hordick sets. Schnitzer tries to do a bit too much on that one, goes into the net.
Yeah. So we find ourselves in the same situation as we have for the last 3 sets, right? Ambrose.
Yeah, that's true. Down by a lot and trying to make a final push and come back.
Late in the set here. That's out. Miss hit there.
And again, the 61 run to Mark Fountain is either very successful or not successful at all.
Yeah, it feels like if they can get it, then it's successful, right?
Yeah.
And if not, then it's an error and like they lose the point.
Yeah.
Like either get the kill or it drops on your side. There's no 50-50 for it.
That's a good
Nice
pass, yeah, from Harrison Rosewarne.
Oh,
Oh, it's still alive.
what a great dig.
Strom.
Strom
Off
gets
the
the
block.
wipe off the block. Nice get by the Briercrest Clippers to
That's
keep
it.
that alive.
Hordick is just in the right place every time.
Yeah.
That wasn't a dig. That just went off his. No, that was a dig. But it
Standing
just
there,
went
he's
off
got,
his
like, some
chest.
swagger. He's
That's how he
always sort
gets
of
it.
rotating his
That-
shoulders around.
Strom, big swing.
Yeah. Good offense there from Ambrose.
Yep. Finally keying in on the fact that Briercrest loves to put their free balls short.
Yeah, that's right. Mark Fountain, a good server, back to serve for Ambrose.
Olsen sets up Schnitzer,
Nice swing from Schnitzer there.
and Morris has got to keep it. Oh,
Really
he
good.
does, just barely. Clausen swings line. Reed pushes it all the way back out.
Yeah, that's out on the antenna first, right?
Yeah, that's what they're calling.
Keaton Strom hits it into the antenna. He knows, yeah. Good call. Tate Clausen's going to try and serve out the set here. He's been nice from the service line tonight, right?
Nice. I'm sorry, that was mean.
That one going out, though. I feel like every time I say something, the opposite thing happens. You know, I just can't win.
No, I get that feeling too. I like the substitution. Good serve, strong defensively for however long it lasts.
Yeah. I'll be interested to see what happens tomorrow afternoon, Brent. Whether Ryan Andrews plays a game.
Oh, that's a nice
Strong
serve. That's why they bring him in there.
That's a steamer.
Yeah, everybody thought it was going out.
Yep. Another strong serve.
another one.
Is that going to be an ace as well? It
That's
is.
2 aces in a row for the serving sub. Oh yeah, I'm going to give him
yeah.
2
Mark that
coaches
down.
points.
2. Are you sure?
2 aces, man.
Yep. No, I agree with that. I was going to say it was just the first one, but yeah, totally.
2 aces.
All right.
Nigel Mullen, yeah, trying
Lions
to.
within 3. So, like as we were saying before,
This is the same situation.
It's the same situation. And then they come back. I mean, it's not too late, but
No,
like
it's not.
they're putting themselves in. It's like they're making it so hard for themselves.
Yeah.
And I know, you know what? When I was a player, I used to hear people say all these things, and it drove me nuts because it like felt like it took away from all of the other dynamics of the game. Like it's really hard to go out there and do all the things that people say you should do on the volleyball court, right? That's what makes sports hard.
Yeah.
Is to actually do the things.
Yeah.
Everyone knows how you should play.
Just put your serves in. Just pass well. You
Yeah.
know, easier said than done.
Easier said than done, yeah. But of course, as a fan, it's frustrating because you feel like you don't have any control, right? Over anything. Anyways, I'm glad that at least they've been putting some stuff together at the end of these sets and been able to bounce back. Hate to see blowout sets. So they got some good momentum right now. We'll see if they can ride it. A couple more points here, and it's anyone's game.
Great pass from Clausen.
Oh, he's so
Wow,
high.
the high reach. I don't
Good
know.
set from Erickson to get him all the way up there.
Yeah, I haven't been watching his feet, but he can jump. He's not just tall, man. The first year played for Fraser Valley. Sorry, not Fraser Valley University, the club. Fraser Valley Volleyball
okay.
Club. Yeah. Big swing, Keaton Strom. And I like to see this too. I mean, how many times Are they going to have to tell the bench not to walk 3 feet out?
Every time, like, I don't know. I obviously, like...
And they're giving him a card.
Yeah.
That is very
it's
surprising.
A little bit silly. I really hate berating the refs on anything because I think it's a thankless job, and like I think they've called a perfect game tonight. But like, just let people cheer for their team a little bit, man. It's like when the NFL just cut down on celebrations completely. Like, what are you doing? You're taking away all the fun of the game. Strom puts one into the net. That's a untimely missed serve. Put the Lions down 4 late here.
It's crunch time here. Yes, good
Nice
run
there,
by
Braden Noasad.
Braden Noasad. Excuse me, folks. I morphed into fan mode there for a second. My bad on that one. But Braden Noasad called
It's
that
okay.
ball
It's
in
a homer
transition.
stream.
It's a homer stream.
We're
That
allowed
was
to
one of
cheer a
my
little bit.
most homer moments so far this season. But
Just saying, yeah.
Noasad, well, I watched the entire play without saying anything else.
Yeah.
But Noasad in transition, calling that ball. I'm not sure what's going on here.
I don't know what the call that's being disputed right now is.
I guess we'll never know.
All right. Nice set.
And it's a really good looking C-ball run from Jordan Schnitzer.
Yeah. So, Jeff Erickson, I've already talked about. He's impressed me a lot tonight.
Yeah.
Schnitzer has also impressed me a lot. He sort of feels like an afterthought sometimes when you look at Clausen, Erickson, Alvarez.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Schnitzer is also a player.
And he's
Reaches
definitely
very
heated
high.
up as the game's gone on.
Yeah, yeah, he's improved over time. That's right. That shot is missed by Harry Rosewarne down the line. He really likes that shot to cut it deep line.
And it's just not his night for that shot. So the Clippers are at game, set, and match point here.
Good pass from Rosewarne. Going to run the middle here. Oh, it'll be a carry. Ambrose still trying to find some life here. This really is their last gasp.
And it'll be Jacob Reed. Trying to serve out the game. He's going to have to.
Yeah, combo play is going to finish it off for the Clippers.
And the arm of Clausen gets it done for his team. They're finally in the win column. Nice win for the Clippers here.
Yeah, nice win. That's their first win of the season. Put them at 1-4.
Yep, coming back after losing that first set, looking really composed for the rest of the game.
Totally, yeah. Yeah, it was a good comeback. The first set, Ambrose looked strong. I mean, I feel like we mirrored what happened last week a little bit.
Wow, well, when I'm thinking about it now, yeah, quite a bit.
Thoughts on players of the game here, Brent? We actually got to have a vote in this one, so I feel like we're a little bit biased.
For the Clippers, we were thinking Levi. No, sorry, why do I keep saying?
Jeff Erickson?
Jeff Erickson, excuse me.
Had a nice game.
For Ambrose.
I'm kind of thinking Braden Noasad. I thought he had a great game. Nice game from Erickson. Yeah, he really impressed me tonight. He's got some good hands and like really smart decision making.
Yeah.
Keaton Strom, though, you know what? And that's the curse of being your team's best player. He had like a good night with a lot of amazing kills. And I feel like maybe not a whole lot of recognition from us.
Yeah.
But he did really have a good night. He did really have a good night in case.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you're the best player, you have to be outstanding to get recognition. He had a couple of kills that should have been on TSN tonight.
Yeah. All right, I'm joined by Keaton Strom, Ambrose legend, player of the game. Keatster, man, thanks for joining me. Nice game for you tonight. Unfortunately, not the result your team was looking for. how do you think that your team played tonight, and like what can you do to improve for tomorrow afternoon?
The biggest thing that I thought was our sense of passion and like the work ethic side of things. You know, there's a couple balls that whether we actually get them up or not, we can get a touch on them, and then eventually those touches can turn into digs.
Yeah,
like things like that. You know, yeah, just being crisp and pursuing the game. That's the biggest thing I'd say. The lulls kind of killed us. We talked a little bit about like in our timeouts, basically creating our own energy, whether we have to fake, even if we have to fake it.
Yeah, fake it till you make it,
Exactly.
right? Is
It works.
The old adage. Yeah, and just sort of going for the digs, like you said, even if they're not going to get there.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I could definitely see you guys trying to. An old phrase that I used to hear is manufacture.
I said that too.
Manufacture some jackness.
Exactly. Yeah.
Try and get in there. Yeah, and it looked like you guys were able to do it. Unfortunately, it just came a little bit late in the sets, right? In the second, third, and fourth sets. What do you think you guys can do to get off to a better start at the beginning of the sets tomorrow?
I think it's a matter of having that energy at the beginning. It's very easy to kind of go with the flow of the game, and if things go your way, then it's easy to get jacked up. But if they don't go your way, then you kind of stay stagnant. But I think it's at the beginning, whether things go our way or not, we have to create that energy.
Right. Yeah, and just sort of head it off.
Exactly.
Yeah, totally. Awesome.
Start the game on your own terms.
Start the game on your own terms. A little bit of a tough night serving tonight for you guys. Is that the kind of thing that's just going to sort of revert to the mean? Like, I'm assuming you guys haven't served like that in practice, right? This is just sort of a fluke?
Yeah. You know, you have your days. Some guys who are missing a lot tonight don't usually miss.
Yeah.
Some guys who are making a lot don't always make a lot, you know.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you have your days. Yeah, some guys who are on aren't usually, some guys who are off aren't usually. So I really have no solid determined answer for that. It's just kind of the way it goes. Obviously, you don't want it to be.
Yeah, fair enough, man. Awesome, dude. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you play tomorrow. I like how you always bring your A game against Briercrest. Nice to see, man. And yeah, definitely don't expect that to change tomorrow. So hope to see some more play from you, man. You had some TSN highlight of the night hits tonight.
I do what I can.
Do what you can. Okay, man. I'll let you go.
Thanks.
Thanks for the interview.